Hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will discuss about the list in Python. So let's get started. Let's understand what is the definitions of a list in Python. A list is a collection of multiple items, no matter which data type value it is, and all items are represented with a single name within a square bracket. And lists are ordered means the items in a list, no matter which data types of items we are talking about. Items in a list have their defined order. That means they have their fixed index positions. Lists are also changeable. That means you can add the item into the existing list or you can remove the items from the existing list. That means you make changes of the item. And it also allows the duplicate values. That means an item can have the same value and you will found in the list. So these are the 3 points you may pay attention to, that the items of a list is ordered way. That means they have defined their order. We cannot change their order once a list has been set. And the list items can be changeable. You can add the items, you can remove the items, you can insert the item, you can update the item, anything. That means you can do any modification of the items available in the list using few methods we have in Python, and they can have a duplicate value in it also. So let's see with the common example. This all means what we have said. Stay tuned. This is my Visual Studio. I have open here. Somebody use the any other IDE. If they are compatible with, they can use a PyCharm. They can also use Jupyter Notebook, Jupyter Lab. They can use still a Kaggle notebook, or they can use something the Python interpreter in GitHub like this. So whatever the code I'm gonna writing in this section, you will not to write anything, or you will not to note it down each and every steps how to do this. But instead, I will share you the script with which we gonna write in this section. So I will share you a link in description below, and this would be your Kaggle account. You can go your kaggle.com, and I have written everything. What is the list in Python? You can have the definitions and what are the steps and how to create, update, delete, and everything are available in this link. So I will share you this link in my description below. So you just pay your attention how to do that, so that you can understand logically. And the script is already available to you by just clicking a link which has been available in the description below. So just go there and click it and have a note down every script, each line by line, and you can grab from there. So just pay your time, or just invest your time to watching this video to understand what is logically these subjects are. So I have been through with the list is a collection of bird and all items in the collection within the square bracket represented by a single name, that is a list. Now suppose example, I am giving a list 1, and here within the bracket I am going to write a number of natural items like this. And if you want to have what is the item I have written in list, we have written these natural items, where we can have a 4 integer item and 1 float item. We are not still restricted with this. You can use 1.2, 5.4, 6.7 and 8, 9, like this, and you can have the answer. Meaning earlier we have only two data points, integers and float value, and the second example will have all the floats value in the list. Now we are still not restricted to this point, we can have the other data types also. So I'm going to have some object types. So I'm going to have a Maria, a Bob, like this. And now check this, we have only objects uh, or character types of items in the list. Now we can have a boolean value also. So true, true and false, because boolean value have only two value, true, false, 1 or 0. Now we have true and false. No matter what data type of items you gonna assign as an item of the list within the square bracket, Python has no restriction with this. Meaning the list is a collection of items. What data type of item you gonna write within the list, we don't care about this, but this should be within a square bracket. Meaning list can be created using a square bracket. Not only square bracket, I can use a tuple which is created by using the round bracket, but I will convert into a list using a tuple. I will show you how to create this. So we are following the CRUD steps here. CRUD steps means CRUD. CRUD is the word, C for create, R for read, U for update, and D for delete. There are 4 sections in this video. I'm gonna show you every section one by one with explanations of some common examples. Now let's start with the create sections. Now how to create a list. First, a normal creating a list, which you have seen earlier, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the 10 natural numbers. If I gonna find what is list 1 now, and I will list 1 here, so just close this one, and we have 10 natural number items as a list 1. Now I'm gonna create it with some object types of data type here. So like John, Maria, Alice, Bob. Now you can see we have changed the natural integers value to object value, but still Python has no restriction to create a list with the objects item. You can also create with the boolean value. You can see is the above example, but this is the one way to create a list. Now the second way, using a tuple. Using a tuple. So list 1, I am going to create first with comment using normal you have been through, and now using a tuple. Now list 1 equal tuple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now check the list 1. Now convert the list this one, or you can see like this, just create a list. List double list constructor like this. We have used here a list constructor. Using list constructor, I have created a list, and when I run the collections of list one are these items. These are usually number items here. Now I'm also going to create a list with using range. List one here, list range. I'm gonna give here 10 ranges number. That means it starts from 0 to 9. And now check my list one. You can see we have given 10 items here, but in Python everything gonna start with a 0. 0, 1, 2, 3 and come up till 9. If you want to have a more range, then you can just change the number. You can have 120 like this. If you want to have only 20, then you can have like this. List of list. So here I am going to create a list 2, and here I am going to create 1, 2, 3 with the first list, then comma 4, 5, 6 with the second list, then comma 7, 8, 9 and 10. We have like this. We have list of lists here. You can see we have this single list 1, and then 4, 5, 6 we have second, and we have a third list. So we have already third list with the items including a list. That means the list 2 is the consolidated list with 3 items, and one and each and every list items are list, and they have contained their different number of items. Now this is the way you can create a list. Now this is the creating a list, and now I'm going to use for the read options, read sections. Read, that means accessing the items. As we all know, the lists are ordered. Ordered, that means their items can have their order defined, and once order has been defined, they have their index number. An index number is just like the position number where an item is available. So my list 2 you have now, which includes a list of lists. Now I'm going to access this list, only this list. Then what can I do? I can use an index number to read this, to have this, and everything gonna start in Python start from 0. Then my first list becomes 0, and then my second list becomes 1, then my this list becomes 2. So 0, 1, 2, and if we go specific with this list, then we have 0, 1, 2, 3. That means this list, which is available in list 2 at 0, 1 second position, having 4 items, they have 0, 1, 2, 3 index position. If we go now using a negative index number, then in this list we have 3 items, 1, 2, 3, and we will go from right to left for the counting. Then we have -1, -2, -3, and if we go from left to right, then we have 0, 1, 2 for every list, for every item of the list. Now let's understand, I want to have only 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 is a complete list which is located in the middle, and if we're gonna start from counting from left to right, then we have this one 0, this one have 1, and then this one has 2. That means list 1 is my 4, 5, 6. So giving the index number like this. Now hit enter. You can have a 4, 5, 6. If you want to have 1, 2, 3, which is at the 0 position, then you can change it a 0. Then you have 1, 2, 3. Now I want to have only 3. These 3 want to picked up. So list 0, list 2, 0 have 1, 2, 3, and again you have to give this number. So 0, 1, 2. So you give here 2. Now you have 3. If you want to have a negative index number, then you can have this a minus 1. In place of 2, you can give a minus 1. Then you have a 3. Now list 2 is mine this. Now start list 2 and I want only 10. So for having the only 10, we have to reach the first list. So first list, second list, third list. That means 0, 1, 2. First I have to give here 2. So by giving 2 index number, I just reached at this position. Now within this list, I have to pick this 10. So you have to give again an index number so that you can reach the specific item. I want to have a 10. So start from 0, 1, 2, 3. Either you give 3 or in this list you can give minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, or you can give minus 1. You have 10 or you can give minus 1, you have the same 10 answer. Now you can use list 2 as like this, meaning you have given colon and 2. 2 is the index number 0, 1, 2. That means we gonna achieve 3 items 0, 1, 2, but right side number get excluded. That means you can reach up to 0 and 1, not 2. If I would give here 3, then I would achieve only 0, 1, 2, not exact the 3 which have written. That means excluding this number. So in this case we have 2 numbers only, 1, 0, then 1, not 2. 2 is excluding. So when I give a colon, that means you haven't defined any number where should we start with. You haven't defined, but 2 you have defined the ending point. You have defined the ending point, but you are excluding here. That means till 1 you have the ending point, but you haven't defined the starting point. You have just given a colon. Colon means if you have not given any number, system can understand that you are going to start with 0. So I'm going to start with 0. That means your 0 position and the 1 position, 2 number is excluded. If you given 3, that means 0 position, 1 position and 2 position. 3 is excluded. Now let's hit enter. If you have given minus 3 and you have not given any in the right side, you just given a colon. That means you are going to start till 0. That means till end. But you should start from minus 3. What is your minus 3? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. From the right side. If you gonna count from the left side, 0, 1, 2. So in this case, I have given minus 3. That means minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Minus 3 starts from there until end. Now hit enter. So in this way you can read or access the items of a list. Now I want to check what is the length of my items, and then length of items. So you have to find the length and give the your list name. Length list name, that means it is showing that 3 items. It is showing as 3 items because this is 1, this is a 2, and this is a 3. So therefore it's showing 3 items. You can't count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 items. No. We know there are 10 items, but 10 items contained by 3 lists. This list contains 3, this list contains 3, and the last list contains 4. If you want a specific, this third list will give a length of 4th item. Let's see. Length of list 2, and I want the -1, that means the last list I am referring to, and then we have here. Then we have a last list and last list containing the 4 items. So for using the index number, you have to reach the specific list of the item you're gonna refer to. If you want to find the type of list, so you have to type and list name. My list name is list 2, and it answers us as a list. That is because these are the lists. Now this is the length and the type of the list. And now I'm going to uh, create a list like some object list. So here I'm going to create like last list 1, I'm going to create like John, boy, Alice, temple. Like this I have created a list 1 here, like this, and I'm gonna have what is the list 1. List 1, now there are 4 objects, characters, objects. So 4 objects items are in this list 1, and now I'm going to check if boy is in this list 1 or not. So for checking an item of a list is available or not. So if and my item is a boy, in a list 1, then print yes. So I have given a statement if boy in list 1, then give me yes, otherwise no. It's give yes because boy is available. If I give here Alice, it also give yes because Alice is available. If I am giving some other name which is not available, here Jonas, it will give you nothing. It will not return as a yes. It returns as a blank. That means there is no error in statement, but I'm not able to return you yes because this item is not available in list 1. So these are this section. Now I'm going to comparing with the update sections. Now I have created a list. So I'm going to create a list 1 again for the list range. I'm giving a range of 15. So here the list 1 is the range of 15. That means it starts from 0 till 14. We have 15 items in the list. You can see what is the length of this item, then you have to use a length and then you have to close this one. You have 15 items in this uh, list one. And if you want to have what is the type of this list one, then you have a list type. Now I want to update some items which is already available in this list one, but I want to set up a new value in place of that. That means first let's see what are the items we have here. We have 0 till 14 continuous numbers. Now I want 10 in place of 0. That means 0 is already available in this one and want to update this 0 as a 10. Now how to do that? So you have to first find the specific item which you refer to update. Now I am referring this item because this is list 1 and at 0 position. Now I am going to update a value with 10. That means I am going that in list 1 the item level available at 0 position would be 10. Now just hit enter. Now let's see what is your list 1 now. Now your 0 become 10. If you want to insert and want to insert from the last or from here, so I have to give the index number. So what is my index number till here? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here I have to give a 10 index number. And what item you want to insert? I want to insert 100. Now you can see we have 100 here. So using insert method you have to give first the index number where you want to insert a new item and then using a comma give the new value. Now I want to append. I want to append 1000, but you have to give only the value. No index number it accepts. So list 1 append 1000. It will append 1000 from the last. You can append 2000. You can append 2000 from the last. Now I'm going to have some extend method for this you have a multiple list of items. So I'm going to create a multiple lists. So I'm going to create L1 equal list range 5. So first I am given, then I'm going to have a list of range starts from 5 go till 15 like this, and then we have L3, we have a tuple 1 1 1, and then we have L4 meaning the list 4, we have like this 10 20 30 40 and 50. So here we have 4 lists I have assigned here. If you want to check what is my L1, then it will give you 0 1 2 4 5 1 to 4 because there are 5 items I have used. If you want to have what are the items in L2, then we have start from 5 till 15 excluding 15. That means we have start from 5 and the last number get excluded. That means just before number would be the index number and the items available as per the same index number. Now you can see it starts from 0 to 14. Now you have the L3 is 111. You can check L3 as 111. and you can have the L4. Now we have all the four lists created in this way. Now I want to extend. What extend mean? Extend means that you are going to join the multiple lists all together, or you are going to concatenate the multiple lists all together, or you can say in brief you are going to make a consolidated list. So let's see, my L1 is already available and I'm going to extend extend with L2 with L2. This is very cache sensitive Python script. If you give a small l in place of capital L, then it would result you error. So it is very uh, being careful while writing a Python script. Now, now let's check what is L1 now. Now you can see we have combined L1 and L2. Want to combine L2 with the L3, then you can use like this, and now you have to give a L2 here, so you can have L2 extended with the L3. This is the first way to join or concatenate your item. Now the second way, using just a joining, simple joining, that means you have L1, L2, L3 and L4. We have four lists already been created, and use a plus sign here, just plus sign. That means we are going to concatenate using a plus sign. Now use here L5 equal L1, L2, L3, and because this is a tuple, so you have to iterate over tuple, no worry about, but I am creating here a list like this. Then you can have L5 equal everything get included in one list. You can see that. If you want this to be shown in the horizontally, then you need to use a print. Sometimes it happens, so you need to give a print file, so you will have in horizontal positions. These are the way. Now I'm gonna use a sort. List chain is short. If you This is the way you can use a sort method. If you want to use list 10 now, then you have start from 0 to 19. This is all in alphabetically order. If you want to use in reverse order, then you have to use reverse as a true. Now you can see it, the orders get reversed here. Earlier it was 0 to 19 and now it was 19 to 0. So this is the way we have one more command for the update section, which is a copy method. And we all know we have a list 10 already, and now I want to use when list 11 I want to create of list 10 copy, meaning I have already list 10 been created, and now make a copy of this, and its name I gonna refer as a list 11. So just hit this one, and now print list 11, because list 11 is the list 10's copy. Now we have the same thing, but here you can see we have arranged the item in descending order. Now you can just remove this one, and then you have all items in ascending order. So these are the update methods we have been through with. Now I'm going to use a delete section. Now I'm going to use a delete section. This is the last section, but we have some bonus point to discuss in this session. So we already have list 11, and you can see these are the items we have in list 11. Now I want to remove 19, or I want to remove 10 from list 1. And now let's check what is my list 11 now. I have removed the 10. You can see there is no 10 available now. So will remove the item you specify within the round bracket. Now I want to use a pop. Pop is also used for the deleting the specific item, but what item you gonna delete is not specified here. If you want to have a specific index number, then you have to input their index number within the square bracket. Let's see first this one. If I will use this option without giving any index number within the round bracket, it will remove the item. It will erase the item from the last. Comment it out. Now list 11, 19 again popped out. Now if you want to have list 11 now, you can see there is no 19 now. If you want to delete 16 or 17, so 17 is at -1 position, you have to give here -1. There is no 17 now. So this is this second remove section, and my third is list 11 dot clear. This means whatever items available in list 11 will clear out, meaning only list structure. That means only we will have a square bracket either side but no elements. This means clear. Now let's check list 11. We have no item but have a structure of square bracket. Now let's create a list. Suppose I have this list 4 L4. L4 we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and I want to delete. So I'm gonna use delete L4. It will get deleted L4 entirely and permanently. No item, no structure still be available. Everything gone. If you want to search L4 again, because this is not available, you can see you will have an error. And error is showing that name L4, which you're gonna find out here, is not defined. Why? You have deleted already. So these are the fourth methods we're gonna use in delete sections. Now I will show you some two more bonus points. Let you know. So here I will have some count part. It's not coming under the delete section, but I'm going to show you index and count part. We have to create L4. First, create a list L4. Now let's check create L5. Now let's check L5. It will not showing because you have to comment it out. Now you can see here we have L5 list which is newly created a minute ago, and we have 5 items in it: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now I want some duplicate item to be available here, so I'm going to create again 10, 10, 10, 10, 40 like this. Now we have a list of items here, and you can see 10 we have 5 times, 4 times here and 1 time here, and 40 have 2 times. Now I want to use a count, and within the bracket you have to give a 10. That means it will count the occurrence of this item which you specify within the round bracket. This will give you 5 because 10 is of 5 times here. If you want to have a 40, because we know 40 is a 2 times, now it's 2 times. Now I want to have an index of 40. That means we have 40 here and here. The first 40 is here. So index will refer to your first item, first availability of the item. We have 42 times here, but one is here and second is here. One is 0, 1, 2, third position. So index will give you the first occurrence index number. Now let's see. You have 40 at the third position first. If you want to find the index of 10 and you 10 have the first occurrence as 0 index numbers, then you have a 0 occurrence number. So that's all for this video, guys. You have been through. I hope you understand. Let's give me some feedback, some strategy or some comments. We want to be your help. You can suggest what are the other ways we can go through with it, so that I can overcome and uh, a stabilized person in this case. So your suggestion, your feedback is more important than what I am doing. And now, if you like this video, just hit a subscribe button and convey this message on your first friend circle so that they can also join us. And let's stay tuned for the next upcoming video. These are very interesting, these are very logically. And don't worry, I will share you the script what I have gone through in this video. I have already my Kaggle account and I have some uh, points here. Here you can see what is the definitions and what is the example, and we are following the crude steps, and you can see these are the crease section, these are the this section. I have noted down all the comments what this statement will do for us. So I have written all the comments, and we have update sections. We have made every method has been specified thoroughly, and you can have all the things, and you can lastly you have a counting it. I will share you this link, so you need just to click and have it go through here, and if you then you can later on note it down on your notebook. So thanks for watching, have a great day.